Hello everybody, it's Riffraff Hornhelm, and I'm back again with another presentation from the Dwarven Vault, and today we have a monster review. Today we're going to take a look at the Rust Monster, which of course is a favorite of us dwarves, as in favorite to kill. And the Rust Monster that we're looking at is as it appeared in the original monster manual for Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, or more commonly known today as 1E. So, what's a Rust Monster? Well, they're evil. As dwarves, we really don't like them. They are a creature. They're given in the monster manual as being roughly man-sized. Of course, they don't look like men. They're on 4 legs, and they have a tail that has this thing that looks like a propeller, and it likes to eat ferrous metal. It prefers things like steel and iron and even mithril. But it doesn't like things like copper or silver or gold. But you know what? Us dwarves mostly rely on things other than precious metals. Precious metals, of course, are very dear to us and dragons. But we really like to have steel and iron, and especially mithril, to work to make our weapons and armor and our bridges and, you know, big things that need to stick around a long time. So the fact that these creatures like to eat this stuff, well, so to speak, they come up to it, and when they try and hit it, they hit it with their antenna, and if they do that, it starts to rust and corrode and fade away, and apparently they feed off of that. Now, they have an armor class of 2. They have 3 hit dice, and they have no other attack form other than going after metal. But this happens really quick. It begins to corrode within 1 round. They can even corrode magic items, though magic items do get a save that makes it more difficult for a Rust Monster to be effective in going after a magical weapon. Doesn't stop it, though. They can still, you know, what is it? I think it's a 10% for every plus. So if you have a +2 item, you get a 20% bonus, 20% less likely for it to be corroded by this Rust Monster, but that's only 20%. So, very effective creature, and one that us dwarves kill on sight. In fact, we've developed some very, very fantastic recipes for eating Rust Monsters in particular because of the iron that's in our bone structure and the fact that these eat ferrous. They're particularly tasty to us dwarves. If you've never had this with, you know, with like the avocado dip, and it's awesome. In any case, Rust Monsters are something that we hunt very regularly. We want to keep them away from our occupied areas, and overall we've been pretty successful. The areas where we have dwarven cities and forges and so forth, these are hunted to eradication. Wild areas that are not as well settled and open air areas underground and whatnot, you'll still find these pretty regularly. So you got to be careful if you want to protect your metal. And for us dwarves, obviously, that's very, very important. So really, when us dwarves think about these, it's kind of a mixed bag. We're frightened of them, but we're so used to dealing with them that we don't think that they're a major threat, because really the only thing they can do is corrode stuff. So, you know, with a crossbow and whatnot, we're able to keep these under control fairly easily. They're not the lowest rated monster out there, but certainly I think from a player's standpoint, every player I've spoken to on this says that, yeah, these are low level, like a 2.5 at the outside, and only because they might eat my weapon before I'm able to kill them all the way. From a DM standpoint, no more than a 2, definitely. So that's the view that we have of the immortal Rust Monster. Hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, leave us a nice comment. Give us a thumbs up. come back and see us again real soon. And remember,